Welcome back to the T.S.D.N, my friends. This is my music collection, non-sports collection, that I just wanted to take a little tour and show some of my collectibles. And my Kiss collectibles, these are McFarlane figures. There's Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, of course the greatest drummer who ever lived, Peter Criss, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss picture discs. There's some of my signed things here. There's a signed autograph of Peter Criss, the drummer. A comic book, which has got one of their tickets from a tour that they did, and that's a cool comic book that I have. And this is a promo photo that Gene Simmons signed. He signed that when he was way back when Eric Carr was still with the band. That's a pretty cool photo. And then my son bought this Ace Frehley Gibson guitar, which is a collectible signature series, which is pretty cool. It's got his Ace Frehley's picture on the headstock there in the neck, and which is very cool. There's my mic where I do my music. And I was a huge fan of Blondie back in the 80s, so I have some of their collectibles here. There's a Kiss thing. This is very rare stuff from the Blondie fan club, which I don't know how much of this stuff exists anymore, but I have it. And this is actually Blondie's right from, I got that from her tour manager. Signed No Exit album by Debbie Harry, Clem Burt, Joe DeSisti. It's very rare. Blondie collectibles there. Of course, my buddy Elton John, very rare signed photo of Elton John from the Rock of the Westies era. Very cool autograph photo of him. And it doesn't even begin to show my whole collection, but I just wanted to show some of these non-sports collectibles that I have. I pride and joy, my Gibson guitar my son bought me for my birthday a couple years ago. My buddy Peter Criss. Ace Frehley. The McFarlane figures are something that I've had for a while, but they're cool. Of course, everybody knows him. Rob Zombie there. Singer, musician, and filmmaker. And very rare collectibles over this way. There's Elton John. Catwoman figure. There's my crow and skull. That's Poe. Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. Songbook. And I was a huge fan of The Crow and Brandon Lee. A signed photo of Brandon Lee, signed it before he died in 1993. And a McFarlane Crow figure is really cool. Some collectibles, Robert Blake. And that's just some of these collectibles that I have around the house here. My non-sports collectibles. My Ace Frehley Gibson guitar, Signature Series guitar. My son bought me 2 years ago, which is very cool. Well, I'm going to cut this short because it's going a little long here, but I just wanted to show some of these non-sports collectibles that I have hanging around. Later from the Schweiger's Den.